artist friends, how are you today? Do you know what? I just love art. I love that when we get a whole fresh piece of paper out and we get crayons or pencils or pens or colored pencils or a whole bunch of things, we could put anything we want on that piece of paper. You could invent your very own drawing. And every time you draw, only you know what's up in your brain head, and only you know how to put that on the paper. So every piece of art that you make is special to you. And I think that's wonderful. Boy, I'm glad that you have decided to hang out with me today and make some art. I think that's great. I'm going to wait for just a couple of minutes to get started because I want, if any of our friends want to jump on and they want to be right here live with me while I'm making this video, then I'd love for them to have a chance to join me. So we're going to wait for just a couple of minutes. I see a couple of friends are watching, and if they want to say hello, I'd love to say hello to them. First off, I want to say hi to Luke and Lily. How are you today? I hope you're having a great day. Boy, I sure have loved seeing those pictures of all of your family together. I think it's wonderful. Do you know what, my friends? We're going to be drawing today a picture that a friend asked Mr. Derek to draw. So Mr. Derek has a friend that watches some of his videos and said, Mr. Derek, because that's what all my friends call me, would you draw a picture of a pig? That actually happened. A friend asked Mr. Derek to draw a pig. So, look what I've made. Mr. Derek drew a pig! And we're going to draw a pig today, too, together. Yeah, I'll show you all about how. So, if you want to play along, what you need is a blank piece of paper for your drawing. And then you need like a dark marker or a pen. That's how you're going to draw the outline of your pig. And then at the very end, you'll need like some colored pencils or something like that you can use to color it in and make it all beautiful. Okay, now, before we get started, we have to do some singing because Mr. Derek likes to sing the hello song. And so today, we're going to use the banjo and we're going to sing, How Do You Do, Artist Friends? Yeah, okay, help me sing. Oh, everyone, please clap your hands and sing along with me. How do you do, artist friends? How do you do? How do you do, artist friends? How do you do? Art is lots of fun. It can be done by anyone. How do you do, artist friends? How do you do? Oh, wow, I hope you sang with me. It's great to see all of my artist friends here today, and I was just showing my friends Luke and Lily that we are going to draw, whoop, it's upside down, a piggy today. Look, that's Mr. Derek's drawing of a pig, because I had a friend who said, Mr. Derek, will you draw a pig? And I said, I sure will. So that's the piggy that I drew, and I'm going to show you how I did that drawing. And if you want, and you have a piece of paper at home, you can draw a piggy too. Okay, now, to draw a piggy, you gotta have lots of circles. That's right, I've said lots of circles. You're gonna draw circles all over your paper. Don't just go drawing circles, though. They gotta be in the right spots to become a pig. You gotta have the right circles and the right spots and the right sizes, and it could be a pig. Now, I'm gonna show you how. Okay. I'm going to start with the biggest, most important circle first. Now, I got my whole big piece of paper here, and I'm going to come over here to this side of the paper, and I'm going to draw a really big circle. So, I'm going to draw it like, let me see, right here. Whoa! Oh, man. Look at that great big huge circle right there. So, on your paper, go over to one side and draw a great big circle. And then, inside that circle, draw another big circle, but a little smaller so it fits inside. I'll show you where. Watch this. Mr. Derek's going to come over here, and I'm going to draw another big circle. Look at that! 2 circles. So far, so good. You draw a big circle, and losing my mind. And a slightly smaller circle right there. And then, inside that circle, you're going to draw a circle. Watch. Wow, I got a circle and a circle and a circle. Now, this is where it gets really crazy. Inside of that circle, I'm going to draw 2 circles this time. Watch this. A circle here, and a circle here. Look at that. Look at all those circles. That's crazy. We have more circles to draw. We're not done. I'm going to come up here and this corner. We drew over on that side. I'm going to come over to this side and up here in the sky. It's going to be the sky. You just wait and see. I'm going to draw another circle. Yep. Let me just come on over here and draw a circle. And then down here at the very bottom, I'm going to draw another circle. Can you see that one? Look at that. Look at all of the circles. I'm not done with circles yet. No, no, no. There's more circles. Here's circle, 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 circle. I'm going to put, now this is going to be his head. This circle here is its head. So I have to put eyes in there, and we're going to do circles for eyes. How are you today?
Good.
Good. This is Micah. Do you want to say hi to everybody?
Hi.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is Levi down here. Do you want to say hi to everybody?
Hi.
Yeah. Mr. Derek's doing the whole parenting thing by myself today. So they're going to hang out. I can't imagine it going wrong. Okay, now.
This is what we're going to draw.
That's right. Thank you for showing everybody. You're so good. You're so good at this. I think you got a future in it. Okay, I'm going to draw some circles to be the piggy's eyes. Now, Pooperator, can you scoot over just a little bit so they can see the piggy's face, where I'm going to draw an eye right here and an eye right here. Look at that. Now, I'm going to bring you in really close.
You have to draw the pupils.
Pupils, good vocab word. Look at this. Look at all these circles here. Do you see all of them that I've drawn? I just want you to come in real close so that you can see all of them. That's what I've done so far, and that's going to be our piggy's face. At home, you can draw it however you want. This is just how Mr. Derek did it.
You also have to draw the pupils.
Thank you. You're killing me. Okay, that's where I'm going next, my friend. I am going to draw some pupils. Let's see if Mr. Derek can get the camera back where it belongs. Okay, check it out. I'm going to come inside my 2 eye circles that I drew, and I'm going to draw 2 more. There's just circles everywhere. I'm going to draw a circle here, whoop, and a circle here.
To be the pupils.
That's right. And I'm going to color them in. Because I think they should be dark. Whoop. Mr. Derek's using the wrong side of his marker. Because I think it should be dark and bold. Because he's got big, happy eyes. Okay. I got piggy eyes on there now. And to make it look more like a piggy, I think it needs a mouth. And it's got a nose, so it can make piggy noises.
And this is what the mouse
Yes. And I think it needs a mouth to eat out of its trough. So, I'm going to come down here and put a big smile for it. Look. He's so happy. Look at his happy smile. And I think he needs some ears because he can't hear anything. Yeah. So, for his ears, I'm going to draw a whoopie-doop. I'm going to come over here to this circle right here. This is his head. And it needs a whoopie-doop.
What's a whoopie-doop?
Well, I'm so glad that you asked that.
You invented that whoopie-doop.
Mr. Derek invented it. I'm going to come over here to the side of his head, and I'm going to go whoop like that. See, it's just a little swoopy. Okay, a whoop, and then a dee-doop goes on the bottom. Now I'm going to come over and do the same thing on the other side, because it's an ear, and he needs 2 of them. A whoop and a dee-doop.
Whoop-dee-doop?
Hey, Poopa, can you scoot over just a little so our friends can see the piggy? Oh, thank you. Now,
But it needs some wings.
now we have to draw some curly swirlies.
What's our wings?
Curly swirlies are very important art things that go on your pig. So, I'm going to start right over here. This is his big old body. I'm going to start up here where his biscuit rump is, and I'm going to draw a curly hurly right there. Look at this. It's going to be his tail. I'm going to start up here, and I'm going to do a curly hurly just like that. And then, I got just for fun, I put another little curly hurly on top of his head, like a little hair. Oh, he's so happy. And you know what? I noticed that he's just kind of floating out here, and he needs some feet. So,
Yeah.
yes, that's right. So, everybody that's hanging out with the Don Olson, it's good to see ya. Watch how we draw some feet. We're going to put some stubby flubbies down at the very bottom.
What else to be for these?
I'm glad that you asked. Down here at the bottom, this is his big old round belly. That's where his stubby flubbies are going to go. So I'm going to put a stubby flubby right here. Stubby flubby. And I'm going to put a stubby flubby right here. Stubby flubby. See him? See him down there? Now, those are his front legs, and I think he doesn't want to drag his hiney around on the ground that much, so he's got to have some stubby flubbies in the back too, don't you think? Sure. So we're going to come right over here to the side and just add a couple more stubby flubbies. Just right off here to the side. Now,
it kind of looks like an upside down. It kind of looks like a sideways crescent.
Like a sideways crescent. Indeed, it does. Okay, now, hey, Boomer, can you come over here to this side with me? Okay, now look, I think just for fun, I'm going to give him a little swoopies for toes, too. Look at that, swoops for toes. Oh, look how happy our little piggy is. Now, you know what? He's still just floating around in space. These almost look like planets he's floating around, and that's no good. He's got to have his feet down on the ground. So I was thinking, we're just going to draw a ground underneath him. Watch this. Watch this. I'm going to... Now he's got a ground that he's standing on. This ground comes all the way over here to this side, too. Look at that. Now he's standing on the ground. Hey, buddy, you got to stay right over there so that they can see. And I think piggies, what do they like to roll around in?
Mud.
Mud. Good a-thinking. So, that's why I'm going to come over here, and I'm just going to draw some flippy floopies all around underneath him. And you can make it whatever shape you want. Here's how Mr. Derek's thinking. I'm going to make a flippy here, and a floopy, and a whoopy swoopy, and just a bunch of whoopy soupy floopies. Look at that. Oh. And, now that he's standing in some mud, how about some lovely background? Okay, in order to make a really beautiful sky background, okay, look at Mr. Derek's picture of his piggy that he drew earlier. It got a little stepped on, but you notice that he's got like a little sky and some happy things back here? Well, I thought we would just draw that for him. And so, how about we draw some whoops? Just a whole bunch of whoops.
What are those?
I'll show you. Over here, I'm going to draw a whoop. That's a whoop, just a little curve. I'm going to draw a whole bunch of whoops right there. Look at all these, look at different sizes, different shapes, a whole bunch of whoops until the whoops make a fluffy floof. See all the whoops that made this fluffy floof?
Fluffy floofs are crabs.
That's true. And then I'm going to come over here. This is going to be the sun up here, this last circle that we haven't done anything with. That's going to be the sun. And I'm going to draw some whoops to make a cloud next to it. If I do enough whoops together, I'll have a fluffy, floofy cloud. Okay, here, look. Here's a whoop. So far, so good. What if I draw a bunch of different shaped whoops that make my fluffy, floofy cloud? Look at all these little whoops. What do you think? So far, I feel like it's becoming a sky. But I notice there's some missing space up here where we could do more. So why don't we do some more whoops over here to make a fluffy, floofy cloud here? Look at that. And this one. Now, that fluffy floof. This fluffy floof looks like a cloud. And this fluffy floof looks like a cloud, but that one doesn't really look like a cloud. What do you think that's going to be?
A tree.
It could be a tree. And if I wanted to turn this cloud into a tree, I would just come down here and give it something to stand on. I give it two little legs right here for the tree to stand on.
It's going to be a tree house.
Well, it could be. I think that's wonderful.
Yeah, because this is a tree house.
Oh, okay. Can I tell you something, though, Levi? I've been looking out my window. It's been raining a lot where Mr. Derek lives. Has it been raining where you live? Do you sometimes feel a little down in the dumps when it rains? It's okay. The rains make all the green flowery things happy, but I like when it's sunny and I miss the sun. And so I'm going to come up here to where my sun is, and I'm going to make it an extra sunny day. I'm just going to put some lines that are great big sun rays shining down into the sky that we've made. Look at that. Look how now it's just such a happy sunny day, isn't it? I think that's wonderful. You know what, though? I was looking at the picture, and I also thought, why don't we give the sun some sunglasses? So he doesn't have to squint when he's looking at himself. And a nose. And a little happy face. And I'm going to bring you in there so you can see what I did. Look at this, everybody. Look at... What a happy, cool-looking sun.
I forgot... you forgot how to draw something that you don't have on your...
I'm so glad that you're here helping me. Yeah, what are we going to draw on it? I think this is going to be good. Let's see.
I'm gonna draw the ladder.
Okay. Well, I love it. I see what you're doing. Oh, do you know what he's doing? He's pretending that there's a tree house up in the tree. So he's drawing a ladder to go up to the top of the tree. Because we've been reading some books called The Magic Tree House. And in that one, there's a ladder for them to climb up. So I think that's what we're drawing. You have done a wonderful job. Can I show everybody what you did?
When I'm done.
Okay, when he's done. Do you know what? I told you that I had a friend that asked Mr. Derek if he would draw a piggy. And that's actually true. A friend did say that. So if you're thinking of a picture that you would like to do during art time with Mr. Derek, will you just tell Mr. Derek? You can send him a message on here. You can text us at the little gym. And I'll see if I can draw the picture that you want to see. Okay, now. Thank you so much. Can I show everybody what you did? Yeah, why don't you hop out of the way there? He decided there should be a ladder on the tree. Look at the ladder that he drew on the tree. That's great. But you know what? I was just saying that a good friend of mine...
also needs windows.
Yeah, okay. We can do that in just a minute, okay? A good friend of mine asked for a piggy drawing. And I thought, well, we could do that. And I think I'm going to take my piggy drawing that I did right here, and I'm going to give it to that friend. But I want them to know who it's from, so maybe I should sign my name at the bottom of my artwork. And you at home, if you're drawing along with me, you can sign your name on there too. Look, I'm going to write it right here. MR means Mr., so I drew that. And then I'm going to write Derek, because that's my name. But I know that your name is not Mr. Derek. There, thank goodness for the world, is only one of those, but you could practice writing your name. Are you learning to write your name? If you're learning to write your name, put it down at the bottom of your artwork. If you're so good at writing your name, and you've been drawing your name for years, I hope you write it big and proud at the bottom. Yeah. Okay, friends, I also noticed something different about this picture than this picture.
This picture has a ladder.
It's the ladder, that was the difference.
This picture doesn't.
That's true. The other thing I noticed is that this one has colors in it. You know, see that? But this one doesn't. And so when we're all done here, you can take your beautiful picture and you can use crayons or colored pencils or whatever you have at home, and you can color it in and make it beautiful. I hope you made it beautiful. I think you're beautiful. I think your world is beautiful. And I love making art. I hope you love making art too. Your art is special and unique for you. Okay, friends. I think you keep working on the treehouse. That's great. I think it's about time for us to say goodbye. And that means we can sing our goodbye song. Does that sound okay? Yeah? Mm-hmm. We're going to sing Goodbye Artist Friends. So help me sing. Everyone, please clap your hands and sing along with me. Bye, bye, artist friends. We'll see you soon. We'll see you soon. We'll see you soon. Bye, bye, artist friends. We'll see you soon. Bye, bye, artist friends. And you can play the drums at the end of it. Mr. Derek does drums for my son down here is playing the drums on the ground. Bye, bye, artist friends. Bye, bye, artist friends. Bye, bye, artist friends. Give someone you love a hug. Hey, I hope you have somebody around you to give a hug. I love you, I love art, and I can't wait to see you again. Keep drawing and making things around you beautiful. Bye-bye, friends. Take care.